I'm just waiting for this to do its thing. In the meantime, I'm gonna check Google Analytics and see how well our blog is doing.
Coach possibly an hour.
Alright, the gray is definitely gonna be gone by now. Me. Alright, welcome everybody to Game 3 between Fitzgen and Lexor. We are currently tied up at 1-1, and the winner of this match takes the series. So just to let you guys know, we do have Game 1 and 2, which should be linked below right now, so please check them out before watching this game, or if you just want to see who wins a best of one, please continue watching. I am Fitzgen from the D-Pad Debags, and you can check out our blog at www.dpaddebags.com, as well as our Twitch TV, where we do a live podcast every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. as well Eastern Time, as well as various other streaming, League of Legends, Starcraft, pretty much any game you can think of we try and fit in. So please, if you have any game requests, please let us know. And let me get to the introductions. In the bottom left corner of Core Hall Compound Ladder Edition, we have the Teal Protoss player, Lexor, and his opponent, the Red Terran player. In the northeast, I don't know my cardinal directions, the northeast position, Fitzgen. So, it all comes down to this. This is the final match in the best of 3. The players are tied 1-1. And it looks like this should be a pretty fun game to watch. We do have the probe already in the base, just trying to get as much information as possible. We don't see another fast expand out of Fitzgen. He is going with a barracks. We should be seeing a gas drop down, or he might be going for a 1 Rex expand. We will definitely see. That SCV is just going to kind of chase that probe around. So this map is actually a 2-player map. So you know where your opponent is. So you can delay scoutings because you don't have to find them, or you can go and scout early and try and grab as much information as possible. It looks like Fitzgen is favoring kind of the, hey, I'm going to wait, and then I'm going to do a little bit of scouting towards the end, a little later to get as much, see your tech path, see how much you're revealed, whereas Lexor is really like, look, I'm going to hang out in your base, and you basically have to follow me around so I don't drop a proxy pylon in your base. We do have the Marine coming out, so that probe is going to get the hell out of here. And that SCV is just going to chase him probably back to his base and do his scouting. So we do have the Cybernetics course started. We also have nothing else super extraordinary going on. It's going to be pretty standard, no shenanigans in this game, and no super fast expands. So it looks like the players are just going to get their economies going and just get pretty much everything started. We do have a reactor coming up, so we're going to see reactor Marines coming out, which is a very, very safe play. Just get a good amount of Marines out quick to keep yourself safe so the Protoss can't just run right up your ramp. This SCV is kind of, I don't know if he's just taking the long way home or if he's going to go and do something shady. I am not very sure about that. Oh, that is a fast Twilight Council. We are going to see DTs, ladies and gentlemen. There is no way this is not a DT rush. Unless he is rushing high Templar, or he's going super fast charge, but this is definitely a DT rush. There's no doubts about it in my mind. Another gateway started up. I'm looking to see where he's going to hide that Dark Shrine. Currently nowhere yet. Obviously the Twilight has to finish, but he doesn't have a pylon. Oh, he does. That is an interesting position. He doesn't have a probe there, though, so I'm not sure that's where he's going to put the Dark Shrine. And the Twilight is up, and it should be about time for that Twilight, whatever the hell it's called. Jesus, I'm completely blanking. Dark Shrine to be started, and there it is. He's putting it in plain sight, which is very interesting. He's not hiding that whatsoever. So one scan will pick that up, and the Terran player will be able to get some turrets up. He does have 2 barracks at the moment, and he has about half as much for a scan. So he may have a scan up when these DTs get out, or if he drops a mule right before these DTs arrive, he is in a bad way. So we're going to see that Dark Shrine actually does take a good amount of time. It's only halfway done, and it takes 100 seconds in-game. Whereas, comparatively, a Marine takes how many seconds? A Marine takes 25 seconds, so you can get 4 Marines, 8 reactored in the time it takes just to put your Dark Shrine down. And it looks like he is going to push out. I don't know if he's going to attack with this force, or if he's just securing expand. No, it looks like he is going to push out. He does have an opportunity where there is only a Zealot up, so he is going to be able to get and do a ton of damage, but he needs to make sure he doesn't drop that mule. He does have the energy for a scan, but he could drop a mule any second now, and he is going to be in a very, very bad position. Has he seen that Dark Shrine? That is actually what I want to see. He has seen the Dark Shrine, so he must be saving that scan for that. Yep. Oh no, he dropped a mule. Why would he do that? Why would he know about that Dark Shrine and drop mule? He's going to try and get in and do as much damage as possible, but the DTs have been scanned, and they are working their way to the natural. They are going to stop. They're not going to stop that. They're going to do a ton of damage to the SCV line. Does he have any turrets up yet? No, he does not. So those workers are going to fall so quickly. He is in a terrible position right now. That is already 10 dead workers. That is a terrible way. Oh no, the workers stop. Even more workers are dying. He is down so many workers. At the moment, he has already lost 17 workers. It looks like Fitzgen is going to lose to a DT rush. He does not have a scan, and did he use his scan? He must have used that scan in the engagement there. Yes, he did, but he has to go all in at this point. He needs to pull all of his SCVs, all of his units in, but the DTs are going to be able to rip through those units since he no longer has a scan or a command center, period. So he is going to be able to get cleaned up very quickly, and it looks like this should be GG very soon. But no, he is not out of the game yet. He does have a turret up. Why has he not lifted off his buildings, though, in turret range? There he goes. There's the first barracks lift up, and there is the second. But those DTs are going to be able to do a ton of damage. And it's a 14 supply to 42 supply. And how many workers have been killed? 25 workers have been killed. So Fitzgen is going to be so far behind at this point, and to no surprise, we have a ninja expansion going up. If you DT rush someone, you want to get a ninja expansion up, so they're looking at your natural, it's like, wait, what the hell is going on? Why hasn't he expanded beyond his main yet? But turns out he's got this hidden expansion that you don't know about. So he's going to try and push out with this force. Does he have a scan? He does have a scan. See, the thing that sucks is he needs to keep his scans, but he's so far behind, he needs to drop mules. But he needs to keep a scan so he just doesn't straight up die at this point. He's going to push out, and it looks like we have an Archon, 3 Zealots, and a Sentry, so he could force field that ramp if he wanted and just wait till he gets another warp in up. And just 2 Forges and another Gateway coming up. Oh, and it looks like the Dark Shrine was destroyed, so you are going to have no more DTs. But here he comes up the ramp. He's going to try and split the units, or he's just going to engage it, and there's a force field. I'm actually surprised. He didn't need to force field there. With that Archon, he probably would have been able to clean up that force very, very easy. But doesn't matter. He is so far ahead, and actually looks like he has supply block because those DTs took out those supply depots. So he's going to need to get those supply depots created, but he has no money whatsoever. So he is in a bad shape. At this point, he just really needs to GG. The game is over. There's no reason to stand, and there is the GG. He realized he was in a bad position. So, Lexor takes the series 2-1. Congratulations to him. And thank you very much for submitting the replay. I know both of you at least commented in the thread and Reddit, so thank you very much. Just a couple plugs to close out the series. You go to www.dpaddbags.com. That is our blog. We have a whole bunch of fun content on there. Opinion pieces. We did a Mass Effect fantasy draft, so it's a whole bunch of good stuff. Please check that out. Subscribe to us on YouTube. I can't reiterate that enough. If you enjoyed the casting that we did, click the subscribe button right above this video, please. As well as go to twitch.tv/dpaddbags and hit the follow button there too. You can see some of our casting live, listen to our podcast live, and we have a whole bunch of other stuff on our stream that I think you'll enjoy. So thank you everyone for checking it out. You can follow me on Twitter @Figan. Thank you very much to Fitzgen and Lexor for submitting this replay. That is it for now. Bye-bye.